Hey YouTube, it's Alicia and I'm back with another review of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Season 7. This is Episode 3. I am very behind, so I'm binge watching these episodes back to back. So let's get to it, shall we? So the show opens with Lisa Rinna and her daughter Amelia. Apparently this is the week when they're going to New York to see Delilah modeling. And it's kind of cute because the producers have given both daughters their own little confessional where they talk about how annoying their mom is. Cute. So then we go to Kyle, and she and her daughter Sophia are in New York City, which they'd alluded to last week, that they were going to be there the same time as Lisa Rinna and her daughter. And I'm not clear yet what Kyle is doing there. She said she travels to New York City quite a lot, and this time she's bringing this daughter. She tries to bring a daughter each time. And the cute thing about this scene is we get to see that her daughter Sophia is 5'10", and Kyle herself is 5'2". And I never really knew that there was that height difference before. So that's cute. So Lisa Vanderpump and Dorit are on their way to go shopping for a present for Ken for his birthday. And they hit Rodeo Drive, of course. And they go to this store called Hublot. And they're looking at different things. And one of the watches they look at is $920,000. For a watch, y'all. That's a real price. So Lisa Vanderpump says she likes hanging around with Dorit because it's very easy and she's not so sensitive. And she feels like Dorit gets her sense of humor because she's been rolling around with PK for years. Right. Next we come to Erika Jayne. She's at her studio. They've picked 4 dancers from last week's tryouts and they're rehearsing for her upcoming shows. And also they're preparing for a video that they're making for her new song called Expensive. So we find out while Kyle is in New York, she's there to open a new store. She said her store in the Hamptons did really well, so now she's opening a store in New York City. So her business partner says that they can have the store open in 2 months' time. So they go into the space where the store is going to be, the building, and there's nothing there. There is walls, cement, floor space, nothing. Nothing's there. So it looks impossible to get it ready in 2 months' time, but this is reality TV. They do it all the time, so I'm sure it'll be okay. What's going on with Kyle's face? Why does it look so different this episode? I think it's her eyebrows. I know she has lighter color hair, but it's actually making her face look very pale and her eyebrows very pronounced. I think she dyed them to match her hair, but it's giving her a different look. Did you guys notice that? Did she look weird to y'all this week? She's looked fine the other weeks. Dorit's kids are so cute. Little Jagger, he's like, yeah, to whatever she asks him. And then the little baby has a little head mask on her head because she said that she favored one side when she slept, so now she has to reshape her head. And she looks so little with that on. They are so adorable. 3 episodes in a row with the Boy George reference. He hasn't made an appearance since the first one, but he's been name dropped in all of them so far. Wow. The scene with Eileen going to her mom's house is so sad. I mean, I can't imagine going to my mom's house after she's gone. I mean, how tragic. And they're going over there and she's just reminiscing about her mom and when she first started to sense changes in her brain. It's just such a sad thing to happen to people. Too heavy. I feel so sad for Eileen. And she said it had been 3 months since her mom passed away. And so she had to go up there and finalize her piece. Because I guess all her other siblings or whoever was left had already been by the house and gotten whatever they were going to get. And so when she got there, the house is totally cleaned out. And she just has to get whatever she wants. And then that's it. Because the house is sold. And so that's going to be so sad. Just, it's so final, you know? Your mom's gone. The house is gone. There's just nothing left. So we're back to Lisa Rinna and her daughters, and they're in New York, and they have a meeting with CR Fashion Book. Turns out Delilah is signed to Elite. So good for her. I have a random comment. Every time I hear the word Delilah, like the only reference I have is the biblical reference, the Delilah who destroyed Samson because she kept on betraying him. And it makes me wonder, why did she name her daughter Delilah? I mean, that's probably not, the reference she was reaching back to, but I'm just curious. You don't see many Delilahs these days anywhere, right? And LOL to Lisa Rinna saying that she would love to reach out to Yolanda now that her daughter's modeling and Gigi Hadid is all over the place just doing the thing. And she said she's already messed that up. So she's burned that bridge. She torpedoed it by, all the little chatter with her illness last year. But, oh well, That's what they say. Don't burn your bridges. You just never know. You never know, people. Word to the wise. I'm wondering, a lot of these housewives' kids, they're friends. Anyway, so I just really wonder, like, even though Yolanda probably hates Lisa Rinna, I wonder if Gigi and Delilah got along. Because I think they're maybe a couple of years apart, probably maybe 2 years, and Gigi's a little older. But I wonder if Delilah were to move to New York, would Gigi help her or take her under her wing? Or would she just be, like, holding it down for her mom and saying, you went against the family? And, not embrace her, even though they have, like, a shared history of coming from the same show, so to speak. So we're back to Lisa Vanderpump and Ken, and Lisa has chosen a watch for Ken for his birthday, so we get to watch him open it, and he really loves it. This watch was only $25,200, so a steal compared to the $920,000 watch. And now they're talking about Lisa finding an apartment for Max, so they're looking for that. They're doing this little flashback of Lisa talking to a real estate agent, and both she and Ken are holding dogs. So Lisa's holding Harrison, the new one, and Ken is holding Jiggy. And I'm thinking, is that real life? People walk around holding their dogs in just business transactions no matter where they are. I mean, maybe they knew they were being filmed. It just seems weird, right? It just seems weird. Why are they looking for an apartment for Max anyway? I mean, he's old enough to go find his own. They just mentioned that he's paying rent somewhere. So why doesn't he go out and find his own place? Like, I don't remember how old Max is, but it just seems like, if you want him to be mature and responsible and everything, let him go out and find his own place. Maybe that's just the middle class in me talking. I don't know how the upper half live. Maybe that's what they do for their kids. So Kyle and her daughter Sophia meet up with Lisa Rinna and her two daughters in New York City. They're at this restaurant. It's really cool. Looks like it's a rooftop restaurant. And Lisa Rinna is saying that she's about to take off for 2 days for some QVC work, and she's leaving her two daughters in New York City for those 2 days. And she's terrified about it. And I would be too, because her daughters are young. I'd be like, yeah, y'all are coming with me to the QVC thing, and then we're going to come back to New York City for those 2 days or whatever. But yeah, no. I love the fact that Lisa Rinna's daughters have their own little confessional thing, because they were just at the restaurant talking about this new dating app. And Delilah was saying that she got matched with someone. They never said who, and she was really excited. And she was saying that this app is so exclusive, you have to be very special to be on it. And so Lisa Rinna's like, that's a crack of crap, And so then in their confessional, Delilah was acting like her mom was overreacting to it. And her sister, Emilia, who's 15, says, that's because you're talking about getting 35-year-old men. And she's like, oh, no, I'm not. And she said, that's way too old. And then she asks the interviewer, how old are you? And he says, 45. She probably is. I mean, honestly, I'd be terrified of leaving those girls in New York City. They're so young and so innocent. New York City can just eat them up alive, y'all. No offense to any New Yorkers watching this, but these girls, they're too young to be left alone in New York City at that age. That is a huge... Lisa Rinna saying she's giving them a shot by, she wants to trust them by leaving them in New York City. That's a huge first step for trusting your daughters. Leave them at home for a week and see if they burn your house down or have wild house parties. But New York City, that is like graduate levels trust. Like, what is that about? We're back to Eileen, y'all. It is ripping my heart out. I can't watch this. This is so sad. I mean, last season she talked about losing her sister, and now she's lost her mother. I mean, it's too much. I just feel so bad for her. I don't even know how she's able to go on. I can't make it. I don't think I can make it through the scenes. She's at therapy, and she's getting help for the tremendous amount of loss that she's been through. And I mean, that's good for her that she's getting some support throughout all this, because that's a lot to have on your shoulders. I'm glad Eileen's going to therapy. She actually seems very level-headed and the most self-aware so far of everybody. And I think it's going to really do her some good and help her with that healing process. They've been teasing this dinner party with Erika Jane and Lisa Vanderpump talking about underwear since last week. And there is 15 minutes left in the show, and they still haven't shown it. So I'm really curious. Is it going to be one of those things where it's all this build up and then it's a to be continued? Because come on, Bravo. So we finally get to this dinner party and it's at Pump. It's a white party. So everyone shows up wearing white except for Erika Jayne. She's got this really pretty white fitted dress on, but one sleeve is black and the other sleeve and the rest of the dress is white. It's really cute. She said she didn't know it was a white party. She just got lucky with the outfit that she was wearing. Kyle starts talking about her new show. They got picked up and they just got through casting Alicia Silverstone in it. And I was like, wow, Alicia Silverstone. And then she said, yeah, she's playing my mom. And I'm like, your mom? Well, you know, I think it's Kyle's growing up. So I think Kyle's going to be a little girl and then Alicia Silverstone will be, you know, the mom. But even still, I see Alicia Silverstone as like young 20s. I'm sure that's not her age anymore. But it kind of caught me off guard. Like, her mom, is she playing mom roles already? She seems too young to play mom roles. I do not know what is up with Erika Girardi. She has a real chip on her shoulder. I mean, she just attacked Dorit because Dorit was talking about how Americans need to settle down and accept British humor, and she just came right out with, well, you're an American, what are you talking about? And I mean, I get what she was trying to say, because the way Dorit was speaking, it did kind of sound like she was putting herself in a different category outside of the American category. But then Dorit explained and said, well, yes, as an American, I can speak for Americans, and I say we all need to, you know, chill out a little bit, because Lisa had made some other off-color joke, but it actually was a joke. Clearly, it was a joke, and it was funny. But then Erika took offense to it. So anyway, got out of hand. But at the end of the day, I think the Erika Jayne, I really want to know what bee is in her bonnet. What does she have against Dorit? I mean, I'm sure it's going to come up, but it's just, I just don't understand. It's been there since the beginning, and I haven't seen any kind of overt reason for it yet. So I don't know, guys. You guys are watching it too. Have you seen anything that I've missed? Have you heard anything? Let me know, because it's just very bizarre to me. Really, Erika? You couldn't find any way to wear an undergarment under that dress? Right. So apparently at the white party, the little dinner thing, Erika's dress did not lend itself to having underwear, according to Erika. So she didn't wear anything. And apparently she flashed Dorit's husband and who knows who else. So Dorit's husband is telling her, PK, is telling her that he got a view of what was underneath Erika Jayne's dress. So now Dorit is saying that she's going to go have a laugh with Erika Jayne about it. Now, I've been saying for the last 2 weeks that I've been sensing some sort of nastiness coming from Erika Jayne towards Dorit for no reason. So I have a feeling this is not going to go well. Like, at all. And going by the previews for next week, I am right. This is going to go so left, so fast. It's not going to be pretty. There's going to be carnage and probably bloodshed. So that's it, guys. That is the end of episode 3 of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, season 7. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I want to hear your thoughts on this episode. I want to hear what you think about the dynamic between the ladies. Have you sensed anything? Are you liking this season? What do you think? Be sure to comment down below. Let's talk about it. Let's discuss. Let's mix it up. Let's chop it up. Let me know. So thanks again for watching. See you guys in the next one. Bye.